we have a difficult task tomorrow. Obviously, a big game for us, a big game for everybody, a big game for WAC. To answer your question, the away goal rule only works in case of a draw. Then it says something. But when there's no draw, it doesn't say anything. It remains the way it is. So we have to score. If you want to change the results, we have to score. But normally we score here. Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. But I believe the goal will come. The Champions League, it's a priority for Mamelodi Sundowns. That's why we are in it all the time. It's important. And it will always be important for Mamelodi Sundowns. And I guess also for myself personal, and maybe Tapela will tell you the same thing. It's important, it's a priority. But it's a difficult tournament to win. If it was easy, then everybody would do it, remember? And look at the number of years for the last 5 years, or how many people have won it 2 times, not even. Eh? So that shows how difficult it is. So Esperanza won it, WAC won it, we won it, Mazembe won it. So it's not an easy one. And especially for us back home, it took many years. I don't know the history. I think the guys got the facts here. They can tell you how many years it took for the South African team to win it. And those years will make you aware that it's not easy. Otherwise, everybody would win it, remember. So it's a difficult tournament. We are aware. But we love the challenge. We like the ride. It's a tough ride, and we like it. And we enjoy the ride. Yeah, but here it's a different story. I've seen Esperanza here. I've seen Al Ahly here. I've seen WAC many times here. It's not the same as an away game. So it's a different game. We play our normal game. Hopefully they play their normal game. We'd like toe-to-toe here. We know what happens when we play toe-to-toe here. So it's a give and take here. Beautiful. It's good for football, remember? Chances should be made that side, chances should be made that side. But I know once the whistle goes, there'll be one team, one half. It's normal. Advantage. I don't know if there is an advantage for us tomorrow. The only slight advantage we can talk about is that we scored away. We've played each other so many times that we know each other. I mean, Said can just tell you, we were sitting here. I mean, Said gave me his jersey in Rabat. It's unbelievable. We just one family, to be honest. With the coach, I don't know how many times we greet each other. You know, more than the coaches in South Africa. So it's a game, and it's a football game with emotions tomorrow, heated emotions, pressure. You know the story needs a strong referees. The referees have been good in CAF. I praised them in Rabat before the match. I was a little bit worried with our referee from Botswana in Rabat. The guy came out. I don't know whether it's the pressure of Cup of Nations that everybody wants to be there, but the guy came out. The guy came out. What's his name? Our referee of the year before, Kasama came out. It's unbelievable. Even the referee who was doing our Wydad game, he came out very well, strong. It's unbelievable. You know, issues where we used to say, we should be worried about referees or whatever. You saw in when you played in Alexandra with Al Ahly, they give yellow cards if we misbehave, both sides. So I can say now we're starting to get the proper standard of refereeing in CAF. I don't know, is it towards the last 8 or what? But no, it's brilliant, and we feel good. Of course, you know the mentality in the North Africa. You're gonna see it tomorrow. You know, they go to the referee's face. You know, they do this. Here in South Africa, you do this, you get a yellow card, red card. You know, Serino did this in Maritzburg to our CAF referee. Yeah? He sent him off. How many times you see this? Yesterday, Champions League, you saw in Europa Cup. Just emotions, man. Just manage emotions from both sides. It's not personal. It's the heat of the moment. The tournament is not easy. So the referees are good. That's the last worry we have, and we're playing home. And pushing and shoving will happen. That's a given. You know, wasting of time, it's a given. You know, I don't know if we want to adopt that. We haven't adopted that yet. We've been playing fair and honest. But I can tell you, when we play in WAC, last time we played in WAC, not this time. When the group stages, they were lying on the floor. Last 10 minutes, it's a fact. You know, you saw it. Okay, this one they did not because they needed the third goal. So it's like that. I don't know if we want to do that. But what I know we want is to go to the finals. Would love to go to the finals. It would be nice. Yeah, we took a risk. Sometimes it backfires. When we played SuperSport United, we were forced to rest players, forced, because of injuries that came from match of Al Ahly. When we come from the match of WAC, again we came back with casualties. Ricardo Nascimento was out. Lebo Maboe was not injured, just too many games. You know, Lebo played 30 games in Maritzburg, and the season is finished. Yeah, it's double numbers. Welcome to Mamelodi Sundowns. And he can tell you also, they used to play 30 games and maybe 3 odd cups, and that's it. And no flights, nothing. So now he's got 1.5 days every day before he plays the next match, and the demands are getting higher. The more you do well, the demands are getting higher and higher. And they came up, you know, they are strong. So we got Ricardo back, he trained today. We got Lebo back, he looks a bit fresh. Who else was out? The third one was out. Mabunda. Yeah, Mabunda had a knee that gives him problem. And he still has some issues also. His daughter is in the hospital. So he came to greet us and we said, go home. Go home. Look after the daughter. If you feel good, if she's okay, welcome. If not, football is not important, more important than our lives. It's a game, it's work, our lives are there. So I sent him home. I said, go look after the daughter. And Sugar, you know, he's another boy. You don't have problems. I said to him, you can come to camp if you want. If you don't want, I'm not going to ask why you're not there. And when you come, if you come tomorrow, I'll still give you a hug. You've done so well for us up till where we are, than to be worried about one match, which we might even succeed when you're not around, but your contribution is unique. Sugar's contribution is totally different. So you can take it like somebody's injured. You can take it like somebody's suspended. They've got 2 players suspended. So that's the way it is. So we move on.